Ready to explore the downside of the racetrack? Let's check out the lackluster loops of Valencia to the remote stretches of Magny-Cours. We're revving through the top 7 worst F1 circuits. Join us in dissecting why these tracks earned their notoriety and explore the twists and turns that make them the black sheep of Formula One racing. Track number 7, Circuit de Monaco. Our journey, starting with the exploration of Formula One's tracks, brings us to the iconic Circuit de Monaco, a jewel in the crown of motorsport. Despite its historical significance and unparalleled glamour, Monaco has found itself under the scrutiny of both drivers and fans in recent times. One of the primary criticisms leveled at Monaco is its perceived lack of overtaking opportunities. The tight and narrow nature of the circuit, combined with the modern aerodynamics of Formula One cars, makes passing extremely challenging. As a result, races in Monaco often unfold as processions, with grid position playing a pivotal role in determining the race outcome. While the historic charm of Monaco is undeniable, some argue that the track's layout needs modernization to accommodate the dynamics of contemporary F1 racing. Suggestions for changes to specific sections or widening certain parts of the track have been met with resistance from those who cherish the historical integrity of the street circuit. Monaco's significance on the F1 calendar remains unquestionable, serving as a prestigious and glamorous venue that captures the essence of motorsport. However, the criticisms highlight the ongoing tension between tradition and the evolving demands of modern racing. As the pinnacle of motorsport continues to push boundaries, Monaco finds itself at a crossroads, balancing the preservation of its historical charm with the need to provide the thrilling wheel-to-wheel action that defines exciting F1 races. As we are moving forward, let's discuss some intricacies of the Sochi Autodrom. Track number 6, Sochi Autodrom. Our exploration of Formula One's less celebrated tracks now takes us to the Sochi Autodrom, nestled within the Olympic Park in Russia. While the circuit has hosted the Russian Grand Prix since its inception in 2014, it has encountered criticism for various reasons. One notable challenge faced by the Sochi Autodrom is its relatively flat and straightforward layout. The track lacks significant elevation changes and features a series of 90-degree corners, limiting the diversity of challenges for drivers. The result has been races that, despite the picturesque backdrop of the Black Sea, may not deliver the dynamic and unpredictable action that F1 enthusiasts crave. Additionally, the location of the Sochi Autodrom has been a point of contention. While the setting is undoubtedly visually appealing, the political climate surrounding the Grand Prix, particularly in light of Russia's international relations, has sparked debates about the appropriateness of hosting an F1 race in the region. These discussions add an extra layer of complexity to the evaluation of Sochi as a Formula One venue. The track's inclusion on the F1 calendar has been consistent, but its reception among fans and drivers varies. Some appreciate the smooth surface and the challenges posed by the unique combination of long straights and slow-speed corners, while others argue for more exciting alternatives. As Formula One continues to evolve, the Sochi Autodrom faces the ongoing challenge of balancing its role in the championship with the need to provide thrilling races that captivate global audiences. Our journey through the tracks that have faced criticisms now takes us to one of the most iconic venues in Formula One, a circuit that, despite its historical significance, has not escaped scrutiny in recent times. Join us as we dissect the intricacies of the Yas Marina Circuit in Abu Dhabi. Track number 5, Yas Marina Circuit. Our journey now takes us to the opulent Yas Marina Circuit in Abu Dhabi, a track that has been both praised for its luxurious setting and criticized for its perceived lack of racing excitement. The Yas Marina Circuit, with its twilight race setting and stunning architecture, has become a fixture on the F1 calendar since its debut in 2009. One of the primary criticisms of Yas Marina revolves around its layout. The track features long straights and tight corners, which, coupled with the characteristics of modern F1 cars, can make overtaking challenging, while the circuit offers a visually striking backdrop against the Abu Dhabi skyline. the racing itself has at times failed to live up to the expectations set by the glamorous surroundings. The positioning of the race as the season finale further intensifies the scrutiny on Yas Marina. As the venue for the last race of the season, fans and teams alike anticipate a thrilling conclusion to the championship. However, the track's layout and limited overtaking opportunities have, on occasion, led to processional races that do not reflect the high stakes of the championship final. Despite these criticisms, Yas Marina Circuit has its strengths, including state-of-the-art facilities and a unique pit exit that runs beneath a hotel. The circuit's association with luxury and its role in shaping the narrative of the championship's conclusion contribute to its enduring presence on the F1 calendar. As we shift gears to our next destination, we'll explore a track that has faced challenges in winning over fans due to its location and the political climate surrounding the Grand Prix. Join us as we delve into the intricacies of the Circuit de Catalunya. Track number 4, Circuit de Catalunya. Our next destination on the tour of Formula One's less celebrated tracks is the Circuit de Catalunya, a venue often accused of producing processional races. Located near Barcelona, Spain, this track has been a staple on the F1 calendar since 1991, hosting the Spanish Grand Prix. The primary criticism aimed at Circuit de Catalunya revolves around its layout, which, despite its technically challenging nature, tends to stifle overtaking opportunities. The track's long straights followed by tight corners make it difficult for drivers to engage in wheel-to-wheel battles. The aerodynamic characteristics of modern F1 cars exacerbate this issue, turning races into strategic battles rather than showcases of raw racing prowess. Another factor contributing to the track's contentious reputation is its extensive use for preseason testing. Teams often accumulate significant mileage on this circuit before the season even begins, leading to a familiarity that diminishes the unpredictability of race weekends. The lack of novelty and the predictability of the track's characteristics have resulted in races that sometimes lack the spectacle fans crave. Critics argue that Circuit de Catalunya needs a redesign to inject excitement into the Spanish Grand Prix. Whether through track modifications or alterations to the layout, there's a consensus that change is necessary to elevate the racing experience. While the track has historical significance and is valued for its role in testing, the demand for more thrilling races has spurred discussions about the future of Circuit de Catalunya on the F1 calendar. As we navigate through the twists and turns of F1's track history, our next stop brings us to a venue that, despite its opulent surroundings, has faced its own share of criticisms. Join us as we explore the nuances of the Buddh International Circuit. Track number 3, Buddh International Circuit. Our journey through the annals of Formula One brings us to the Buddh International Circuit in Greater Noida, India. While the concept of expanding F1's footprint to new territories is commendable, the Buddh International Circuit faced a myriad of challenges during its brief tenure on the calendar. One of the notable criticisms was the circuit's remote location, situated far from the bustling city of Delhi. While the track itself showcased modern design principles and met FIA standards, the lack of nearby amenities and infrastructure posed logistical challenges for teams, media, and fans alike. The limited accessibility contributed to a subdued atmosphere during race weekends, diminishing the overall experience for attendees. Despite the circuit's elevation changes and a diverse range of corners, it struggled to establish a distinct identity within the F1 community. The inaugural race in 2011 showed promise, but subsequent events failed to sustain the initial enthusiasm. The lack of sustained success and challenges in securing a consistent spot on the calendar ultimately led to the discontinuation of the Indian Grand Prix after the 2013 season. Buddh International Circuit's departure raised questions about F1's strategy in expanding to new markets. While the intent to tap into the vast Indian market was evident, the challenges faced by the circuit highlighted the importance of balancing novelty with practical considerations. As we shift our focus to another track, it's clear that a combination of factors, including location and sustained interest, plays a crucial role in a circuit's success in the world of Formula One. Join us as we explore the intricacies of yet another circuit that found itself under the scrutiny of F1 enthusiasts. Track number 2, Valencia Street Circuit. Our next stop on the tour of F1's less celebrated tracks brings us to the Valencia Street Circuit. While street circuits often inject an extra dose of excitement into the F1 calendar, Valencia struggled to live up to the expectations set by its counterparts. One of the primary criticisms of the Valencia Street Circuit was its perceived lack of overtaking opportunities. Despite being a street circuit, which typically provides thrilling close-quarters racing, Valencia's layout failed to deliver the anticipated spectacle. The limited chances for drivers to make meaningful passes led to races that often felt more like processions than edge-of-your-seat battles. Furthermore, the circuit's location in the heart of the city, while visually appealing, posed challenges for both fans and teams. The logistical difficulties in setting up a temporary street circuit, compounded by the limited space for spectators, created an atmosphere that fell short of the grandeur associated with Formula One. Valencia's stint on the F1 calendar was relatively short-lived, and after hosting races from 2008 to 2012, the circuit was dropped from the schedule. While street circuits like Monaco and Singapore continued to capture the essence of F1 with their unique challenges and vibrant backdrops, Valencia struggled to carve out its niche in the pantheon of iconic tracks. In hindsight, the Valencia Street Circuit serves as a reminder that even the allure of a street circuit can't compensate for a lackluster track layout and logistical challenges. As we shift gears once again, we'll explore another circuit that faced its own set of criticisms in the world of Formula One. Track number 1, Circuit de Nevers Magny-Cours. Our journey ends with the Circuit de Nevers Magny-Cours, nestled in the French countryside. While its picturesque setting paints a serene picture, the track has often failed to ignite the fiery passion synonymous with F1. Criticisms include its remote location, making it challenging for fans to access. The lack of nearby amenities and accommodation has led to a subdued atmosphere during race weekends. From a racing perspective, Magny-Cours has faced accusations of being a procession-friendly track with limited overtaking opportunities. The layout's technical nature, while favoring certain driving styles, has often resulted in processional races lacking the wheel-to-wheel action that fans crave. As F1 evolved, Magny-Cours struggled to keep up with the demands of modern racing, leading to its omission from the F1 calendar after 2008. Additionally, the French Grand Prix's alternating venues further impacted Magny-Cours' continuity in the F1 calendar. While historical tracks like Paul Ricard and Dijon-Prenois showcase the rich tapestry of French motorsport, Magny-Cours struggled to establish itself as a fan favorite or a venue that encapsulated the essence of Formula One. As we reflect on Magny-Cours' F1 legacy, it's essential to acknowledge that opinions about tracks can be subjective. Some may appreciate the challenges posed by its layout, while others lament its lack of spectacle. In our journey through Formula One's tracks, we've explored the nuances that make each circuit unique, even those facing criticisms. From remote locations to layout challenges and political contexts, these tracks have weathered various storms in the world of motorsport. While opinions about the worst tracks may differ, it's evident that the evolving landscape of Formula One demands a delicate balance between tradition and innovation.